Hey there, pretty people, and welcome back to Such Pretty. I am doing a talk through tutorial today because I just realized today that it gets so hot in my house that I have to have an air conditioner running in here inside of the room like 100% of the time during the summer because it gets into the high 90s out here in the summertime, and I don't want to sweat off the makeup like immediately after I put it on. So I realized that during the summer I'm not going to be able to do very many talk through tutorials just because of how loud my air conditioner is. So I decided that I was going to do a talk through tutorial using my favorite, or one of my top 5 favorite Looxi Beauty Auroras eyeshadows. If you are an avid Instagram beauty person, then you've probably seen Dupe That post some dupes and swatches of the Looxi Beauty Aurora shadows. They're out of stock on the website right now, and I decided to use the Shadow Duper Star because it will be available next time they restock. So I'll have all the information on Looxi Beauty down in the information box down below. Let's go ahead and get started on this makeup look. I show you how to do the eyes. Let's go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and put a base on my eyes. I usually just reach into my drawer and whichever one comes out is the one that I'm going to use. And today it looks like the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer. I apply it liberally all over my eyelid, all the way up to my brow, and then a little in the inner corner, and then at the very end of when I'm rubbing it in, I'll just like bring it underneath the eye a little bit. Just to, better safe than sorry, I guess. I'm going to do something a little bit different and use a really bright radioactive from the Radioactive Stack by Melt. And I'm going to use a really fluffy brush. This one, the brush has worn off, but I am almost sure that this one is from Crown Brush. I'm kind of new into this transition color technique, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. These are very, very powdery. I don't know if you can see. That's just from me dipping my brush in there a couple times. So you want to tap off your excess shadow here. Since I have partially hooded lids, I'm going to bring it above the crease because I'm going to fake a little bit of lid space there because I'm going to add a lot of glitter. And I need to fake some lid space. So I'm going to bring it above the crease just a little bit and then down into the crease. Just a quick tip that I realized I was doing while I was blending that. Anchoring your pinky on your hand can be really helpful in guiding your brush. So if you watch my tutorials, you'll see my pinky is often anchored to my face somewhere when I am applying just about anything. Now I'm just going to take a clean brush. This is kind of a flat top. It's from BH Cosmetics number 121. I found it at TJ Maxx, so if anybody has a TJ Maxx, look, because they have some good BH Cosmetics brushes there. Anyway, it is clean and I'm just going to use it to blend up towards the brow bone. Okay, and now that I have my transition shade, I am going to go ahead with another Melt Cosmetics shade. This one is from the Lovesick stack, and this one is called Promiscuous. It is a deep blue purple. Okay, I'm going to take this crease brush that is a little bit smaller and more tapered and less fluffy. This is also a Crown Brush C3330 Pro Blending Crease. And I am going to pick up my product, and since I want a deeper color, I'm not going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to apply this dark, deep purple into the crease kind of sloppily because I'm going to be using a bright purple base on the lid, so that'll kind of cover up any messes that I make. Just to blend those two colors together, I'm going to go back in with that BH Cosmetics clean brush and place it right over the top of the two, right down the center of where they meet, and just rock that back and forth and get a really nice blend between the two colors. I really like the way the color is turning out, but I am going to add another layer because I really want a very distinguished deep purple in the crease. I'm just doing the same thing and trying to make sure all of these colors get a really nice blend. I'm bringing a little bit more purple into that upper crease there, or I'm sorry, a little bit more of the pink into the upper crease area because it's shearing out and getting a little bit orange. And I want it definitely to be pink. To blend up in the brow bone, I am going to take this Sephora Pantone Universe palette and a big fluffy brush and the white that's in here, and just place that up by the brow bone and blend. Okay, now on the lid I am going to use this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Dare as a base, and I'm just going to apply that with my ring finger. I'm applying it to the inner 2/3 portion of the lid. And I'm applying it a bit above the crease. This is what I was talking about when I was saying faking lid space. Since my eyes are hooded, partially hooded, you can't see most of the eyelid when my eye is open. So I am just getting a little bit over the crease for a nice base for the lighter color that I'm going to be using over it to create more of a look like I have a little bit more lid space. And just to really make sure that it gets above the crease where I want it, I'm going to take a small concealer brush, this is from Wet n Wild, and apply the shadow up above the crease with this. I'm not going really for a cut crease look here, but I am trying to bring that lid color up to make it appear as though I have a little bit more lid space. And here is the star of the show, probably what you guys came to see this tutorial for, and that is the Looxi Beauty shadows. I have all of them that they've released, including the older discontinued ones. And if you want to see swatches of those, I am going to link that video probably right here. Looxi swatches. I don't have a swatches of the newer ones, but I decided I was going to use one of my favorites, which is Duper Star, which is this icy pink violet color here, because it will still be available. It hasn't been discontinued, and it's currently out of stock, but as far as I know, next time they update, next time they have an update, they'll still be stocking this color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply Duper Star by Looxi Beauty with a small pencil brush. This one's from Sephora. It's called the Precision Smudger. I'm going to put that all over where I just put that Dare Super Shock Shadow. And the reason that I used Dare is because it's really super sparkly in and of itself as well. I don't know if you can see in the camera as well as I can see in real life. The sparkle from that, I think, plus the sparkle from this Duper Star I'm going to use is just going to be really beautiful. So let's just see if that's true. I'm also going to apply it heavily into the inner corner here as a highlight. I am very happy with the sparkle that I am seeing in the shadow, and I really can't tell if you are able to see it in the camera or not. Hopefully it'll show up in pictures, but I'm not the best photographer. I'm also not the best at doing makeup tutorials, but I'm doing my best. I am now going to add a deeper color in these outer corners. I decided the darker color that I'm going to use is this dark midnight blue called Hybrid Moments from this Kat Von D palette. I'm just going to use another, this same tapered blending crease brush, and I'm going to apply this just in the outer corner here. This is yet another clean BH Cosmetics brush. It's the 122 brush. I'm going to use it to blend that blue into the purple. With that same technique, by placing the brush directly on the line between the two colors. These synthetics are not doing the best job at blending, so I'm going to go ahead and switch brushes. I'm not sure what brand this is and I can't read it, so it's called Smudge Stash. I think it came in my Ipsy bag, and I'm going to try it with this brush instead. Oh yeah, this one works way better. How I naturally do my makeup is a little bit different than I have done in tutorials in the past. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my makeup the way that I normally do it. I don't finish my eyes. I kind of like skip the lashes and the brows and the under eye and save that for like very last. I like to do my foundation first because I sometimes bring my eye makeup pretty far down, and if I don't do foundation first, then I'll just ruin it by putting more foundation on it. So now that my actual foundation and concealer is done, I can go back to what I was doing with my eyeballs. I'm gonna take a small pencil brush. This is called a pointed crease brush, and I'm pretty sure it's from Crown Brush, one of their big like 24 sets or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and take the color Radioactive and start at the outer corner here and just blend that into the lower lash line. I'm leaving it kind of sloppy because I'm going to go back over it in just a moment with a blending brush. The point that what I'm trying to do here is connect the pink halo glow that I have going on out here to the underliner, and just kind of make that, or to the under eye shadow. I'm gonna go back in with that clean blending brush. Now I'm gonna go in with some glitter. And this glitter that I have is from TKB Trading Company, and this is the Moon Dust collection. This is an additive, and I'm actually not even sure if it's eye safe. I don't care. I'm pretty much blind as it is, so there's not really much I can do to save my sight. So if it's real pretty, I hate to say it, but I'll probably put it on my eyes. This comes in with these 5 colors, and they're all like multi-chromatic micro fine glitters. Like think like Reflex transparent teal glitter, all Reflex collection from MAC. Very, very fine, and they're all multi-chromatic. So I have another paw palette here. Again, I'll link in the description of where you can get a paw palette. These have completely changed my life. So I'm just gonna get a paw palette. I'm going to use a little spatula like this to scoop out a little bit of the 2 colors that I'm using. And the 2 colors that I'm gonna use are Luna Blue and Lavender Loose. And I'm going to just scoop out a little tiny bit and then mix them together on this palette with the glitter glue that I'm gonna use. I don't know if you can see all of the little flecks in the camera or not, but there are tons. So the glitter glue that I'm going to use is Lit Cosmetics glitter adhesive, and then I have my glitter all mixed. I don't know that you can see it, it's just looks white. I'm going to use this detail concealer brush, also from Crown Brush, to place that. I'm going to place it in the inner corner, and then about 1/4 into the lid area, and then I'm going to blend it outwards so that there's less and less as we get to the outer corner. I just dip my brush directly in, and then I dip it into the glitter and press the glitter on. It's better to use a patting motion. I was just kind of sweeping. To use a patting motion, just because if you sweep with this wet glitter on, it's very likely to take off some of your product with it. And then just to kind of round everything out, I'm going to take Duper Star again with a small pencil brush, and I'm just going to sweep that around the inner corner area and underneath the shadow I have under my eye. Now I am going to apply some eyeliner. I'm going to use Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner in Perversion. It is my holy grail liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do a pretty thick eyeliner since I made all of that extra lid space. If you can see what I mean here, I kind of faked it so that my eyelid goes all the way up to here, but it really just goes straight to here, if you could see that. add a little bit of color to my lower lash line by using Stila Smudge Stick in Violet. And by lower lash line, I mean waterline. So that is it for the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup. If you want to see how I do my face makeup, I have tutorials for that. I have tutorials for my eyebrows as well in past videos. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish my makeup, come back, and show you the finished look. And that is all there is to it. My lips are LA Splash Lavender Bee and Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker here in the edges. So if you have any questions or requests or anything like that, all of the information on how to get in touch with me will be in the information box down below. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see ya. I do mess up a lot, and I do pick colors that don't work, and I have to go over them, and that's just part of the process of learning what looks good together and what you like yourself personally. And there's no shame in taking a long time to do your makeup. I take breaks. I mean, I just got back from an hour-long break. I just finished my eyes and I was just like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'll come back to it a little bit later. So just don't be discouraged if you take a long time or if it doesn't come out exactly the way that you want, because we're all learning and we're all developing our own personal styles, which grow and change with time. So there's no bad makeup. Just remember that.